Welcome and thanks for joining us at EMII.com. I'm Caitlin Sisney with your hedge fund headlines. Today is Wednesday, February 27th. Hedge funds and banks have helped boost freight derivative volumes by 150% over the past year. The sector has been attractive to investors as it has been untouched by the credit crisis or recession fears, according to the Financial Times. Hedge funds GMI and Ikulu Okeanos have set up freight derivatives desks in recent months to participate in the now $125 billion market. Banks and hedge funds now account for 40% of total market volume, compared with just 15% as of last summer. Shipping demands from India and China, as well as other emerging markets, reportedly have resulted in prices soaring for renting ships to transport raw material from $30,000 3 years ago to $100,000. Turning to hedge fund headlines in California, in what is believed to be the first of its kind, Native Americans will be the primary investors, owners, and managers of a private equity fund. The Calusa Indian Tribe and the Rincon Indian Tribe have partnered with Wells Fargo Community Development to create First Nations Capital Partners, a specialized $25 million private equity offering. The two California-based tribes, both of which are big players in the casino gaming industry, have agreed to each contribute $5 million over the next 5 years, while other Indian tribes and nations are expected to kick in between $1 and $5 million, along with 4 to 6 individual investors, according to Wells Fargo. Moving our hedge fund headlines to Europe, the British Private Equity and Venture Capital Association announced plans to research how the amount of taxes the private equity industry pays affects the economy in the United Kingdom. The research will dig for extensive actual data rather than rely on samples. The guide to this campaign, the BVCA, is looking to hire a chief economist to lead a restructured research division that will eventually be 3 times its current size, according to the Financial News. The BVCA held talks with the Big Four accounting firms regarding the project, but no methodology has been developed yet. Turning to hedge fund headlines in India, the world's largest hedge fund has received permission from the world's second largest country to work its stock markets directly. The Securities and Exchange Board of India has granted Renaissance Technologies status as foreign institutional investor, following in the footsteps of other hedge fund giants. The move comes as SEBI has clamped down on the use of participatory notes, which are offshore derivative instruments which investors not registered with the agency. And this rounds out today's hedge fund headlines. Thanks for joining us on EMII.com. For more details on these stories and much more, click on our hedge fund section and read the latest developments.